What's going guys, it's Easy. Welcome to my channel. So not only free to play and min spender are having difficulty in battleground matchmaking, but whales who have spent more than 70,000 are also end up posting on Reddit. So I thought I should share this with you guys, so maybe you could actually feel slightly better. I'm not sure if it's going to help, but for me it kinda did because I'm not pushing a lot this time around, but I have always been satisfied with my character. But knowing that even if I had pushed a lot more with spending, I would have been complaining all the same. But, anyways, this post here said I spent $70,000 on this pay to win game and just lost 10 games in a row on Battleground. And what he said in the description, I average 15 kills per game and still lost them all. Blizzard fixed matchmaking. So it seems like he is doing alright when it comes to killing, or maybe that is what all he is focusing on and not the objective itself. Because to me, that is what it looks like. And also, I noticed that nobody actually gave it plus or minus. So I'll be the first one to give this post a up vote. So maybe more guys will be able to see this post and leave some nice and good comments. Maybe we'll see. But here, when I'm looking down into the comment section, the first one is kind of funny one, saying look at that person, and then there is another one. So you just ask Blizzard to matchmake you with those who spend just hundreds of dollars on this game so you could win. It is not so nice to have people your level against, is it? Then I think he actually did end up replying back saying they put low resonance players on my team and it's me versus it. I can kill but I can't do everything else. So I think even from the whale side this is somewhat true, and I think this is why they prefer to play battleground convoy with another strong place. And that is when I noticed that you would see Kraken players and a lot of strong playing and dominating the entire battleground. But yeah, this is a reality for wheels as well, mixing up with some low reso and mid spender. And skills are one thing that you cannot buy. This is something which we all have to learn, so it really doesn't matter if you are free to play mid spender or whale. If you lack skills, then you are not that of a great player. So yeah. But anyways, this person said he is good at killing, so alright. Then there is another comment, they didn't do anything. The player pool self-select, you will always be at the mercy of that. NetEase can't fix who signs up for battle ground. Well, I don't think they want to fix that. What's your in-game name? This will help us determine the problem. Oh well, I think he was just teasing there. It should be called pay for power, not to win. Exactly. You can pay as much as you want to earn power, but the matchmaking always seems to be putting us in a scenario where you would feel like that you have to put in maybe more power or your team just suck. So these two feelings are quite often visible when we are playing Battleground. Then bro, what do you do for living? Low 70k is wild. Actually, it's not really wild when it comes down to Diablo Immortal. I would say a lot of guys who have spent 70k, the real Kraken would say that it's just a average spending, because there are some players, or you could say hundred of them, who have spent like 300 thousand dollars inside Diablo Immortal, and to them, 70 is not that high, but yeah, it is like 300%, not 300, 300 times more than what I have spent inside the Diablo Immortal. I mean the 70k, maybe yeah, 300 times more. Then here's another comment just laughing, and someone said So spend more to win more. This is the idea behind Battleground. Well, it's not going to work. Matchmaking is going to make sure of that. If you're top one player of Diablo Immortal, then most likely what would happen is that you will have to carry lower resonance players. So this actually theory doesn't really work with the matchmaking. Drop your reso, bro. If you're running all 5 stars, you're sucking too much. Oh wow. HP damage from your team. Just because you spend the bucks doesn't mean you have to be the carry. Good luck. So yeah, smurfing is important as well. There's that, and you wouldn't see a lot of guys are actually smurfing with secondaries that are higher. Guess spending so much on pay to win game and other doing the same to level the playing field doesn't feel so hard. Believe me when I say Blizzard doesn't care if you spend $1 or 70,000. Thanks for your contribution, by the way. You're not getting ahead. Well, that is what it is. Oh wow, this is actually quite a long comment here. I'm just going to read slight here. I suppose you are between 10 to 11k with that spending. My warband dropped also when I went past 8k. Rezo, not sure is warband or WR. The road between 8 and 10k was hell until I realized my secondaries are not as the level they should be. My Horadrum was trash. Also, I tried to build the 160 bonus on each gem to get maximum rewards for my Reza. So you see, more spending. So yeah, this guy is talking the truth that once you get into it, you will have to look into other things as well because resonance itself is not enough to take you to the top of the top list. Then you are worse than the matchmaking algorithm thinks you should be at your damage like basically resonance and secondary stat. Reduce those values to get different matchmaking result. So yeah, smurfing. Then the fuck. Then this game has always been pay to win, pay to carry. Honestly, I would say if you guys have a free to play character and you have never spent, I would say your experience for Battleground is going to be far better than the misspender and the whale who has are spending a lot. That is just the truth. If you are someone around 8 to 100,000 resonance, most of your matches are going to be fair. Somewhat others are not, but most of them are going to be a lot easier. That is what I have seen in a pattern. Not sure if that is still the thing right now, but yeah. And there are a lot other commands, and honestly, this is just the story for all right now for Battleground. So I thought I should bring this to you guys. If you are free to play or misspender, just be happy and keep on playing. You really don't need to spend so much for Battleground to feel like that. Yes, then I mean after spending, then you would think that now I am going to be stronger and more effective. That is not how the matchmaking work in Diablo Immortal. So just spend as much as you feel happy about it, and that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.